What's happening, my amazing forex traders? Welcome again back to yet another weekly analysis segment. As you guys can tell, I'm pretty much excited. The market last week has pretty much been quite slow and daunting, but trust me guys, this new week is gonna be fantastic. Someone say fantastic. Comment fantastic in the comment section if you know that this new week is gonna be fantastic. So if you guys don't know, my name is Victor and I'm actually 17-year-old and I'm here to document my trading journey on YouTube. And this part of my YouTube channel is where I come here to break down the pairs I'm going to be looking at for the week and the possible trading opportunities I'll be looking to place this new week. And for my subscribers that have been following me for some time now, you guys know the vibe, you guys get the vibe. We come on here, break down the charts, get some bands in. And if you don't know guys, I'm actually trading a $2,000 account, of which I am in drawdown guys. I'm in 2% drawdown, and I'm just here to document my way out of drawdown into profitability. So with that being said, let's get into the chart. EURUSD is about to rally all the way to the upside. Gold is looking quite daunting. GBPCHF is about to give us like 500 pips. You know, I don't want to actually rough my clothes. So today is Sunday. Let's really get into it. I want to give you guys something juicy, and I want you guys to stay to the very end of this particular video because I have something. Okay, I have something to share with you guys by the end of this video. With that being said, let's go into the charts right about now. I think it's there. It's here. let's go guys, let's go. All right guys, so welcome inside of my charts. Okay guys, so before I go into today's weekly analysis segment, let's first of all do a quick recap of what I spoke about last week. So last week I spoke about US oil and BTC, right? So let's go into our US oil and see exactly what is happening. So this is actually a weekly time frame. Let me scale to a daily time frame to show you guys what I saw on US oil. So US oil last week, give me a minute guys. I'm actually coming down with a flu guys. So let's continue. So US oil last week was trading somewhere around here. I'm sure you guys can see my mouse where my mouse is at right now. So I actually had a trade on US oil, of which that same last week I set my stop loss to break even because I was expecting US oil. Let me remove this guys. Okay, because I was expecting US oil to give us a daily candle close below this yellow minor level, this particular rectangle, to give us a daily candle close like this before I look on jumping on any US oil trade. And I realized that as long as US oil is still above this yellow bar, I will not be looking to do anything on US oil. I said it there last week, and I got stopped out. For break even. Okay, I got stopped out for break even like so. So yeah, that's what I spoke about last week on US oil. Then I spoke about BTC. Okay, guys, actually, I think something has been happening recently, right? Where I have not been placing the trades I call. And how do I know this? Because I said about BTC, I spoke about BTC. What's this, guys? I spoke about BTC last week that if BTC can give us a daily candle close above this yellow bar, I'm looking to long BTC, right? I said something like this last week, and actually I've not even placed any trade on BTC right now. And why is this? Because this particular daily candle close was way too long for me to place my trade on. And as you guys know, I told you guys that I am already on a 2% drawdown on my prop account, on my $2,000 prop account. And if I were to place this buy trade on Bitcoin, I will be risking way too much, even though I use the standard lot size. Okay, so I just left BTC. I want to wait for the perfect entry. So I'll still speak about BTC in this particular weekly analysis. I'm just trying to do a quick recap of what I spoke about last week. Okay, so I have not had any trade on this. Anybody that took this trade on my Telegram channel or my YouTube channel, if you watch my videos on my YouTube channel, you will know that you would have been in profit by now. Of course, you would have been. If you take your trade at the daily candle close of this particular bullish engulfing candle, you should be in profit right now. I'll still give my own opinion on Bitcoin, and let's just continue. Okay, so yeah, those are just the two pairs I spoke about last week: US oil and Bitcoin. I think I also spoke about US30. I think it's only US oil and Bitcoin I spoke about last week. So yeah, so let's get into today's weekly analysis segment. So in today's weekly analysis segment, the very first pair or instrument, financial instrument I'll be talking about today is gonna be Euro USD. And why is this? Because I already have a long position on Euro USD. And as for those of you that have not taken this trade, okay, I will analyze this trade for you. I will analyze this pair for you guys to be able to look for another trading opportunity on Euro USD. Okay, and I will appeal to you guys to join my Telegram channel. The link of my Telegram channel is in the description below. And why should you join my Telegram channel? Because I what's this, man? Because I literally used to share everything on my Telegram channel. The things I will come on here to just come and do a quick recap of on my YouTube channel, because I just come on here week in, week out, right? I would have been sharing this with my Telegram channel subscribers. Okay, I would have let you share. I would have shared it with my Telegram channel subscribers. Okay, so yeah, my Telegram channel link is gonna be in the description. You guys should please join so that you can be able to gain updates. Okay, so on Euro USD right now, I'm actually bullish. Okay, I'm actually bullish, and I will explain the reason I'm bullish in a bit. Okay, I will explain the reason I'm bullish in a bit. So let me what's this, man? People are spamming me, man. People are messaging me, man. So yeah, let me break it down. Though I've been analyzing Euro USD in my past weekly analysis, and I believe some people have not been. If you are a new viewer, I know that you have not watched my previous weekly analysis. So I advise you to go and watch my previous weekly analysis video to gain insights about this particular Euro USD. Okay, yeah, so let me break down Euro USD for you guys and the reason I'm bullish. I keep on breaking down all these pairs every week, okay, because I believe there are always new viewers every week. So but for those of you that have been watching me for some time, you guys know the reason I'm bullish on Euro USD. So but let me still go on it. Okay, so let me go on the monthly time frame. So if you guys don't know my strategy, I go on the higher time frame, then predict the, it's not like predict, but like anticipate the move of the market on the higher time frame. I go on the higher time frame to just look at what the market is doing from a higher time frame perspective. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is Euro USD on a monthly time frame. Okay, what the hell is that? So this is Euro USD on a monthly time frame. Okay, and nobody needs to tell you this. Euro USD on a monthly time frame. Let me expand my chart. So Euro USD on a monthly time frame looks quite bearish. Okay, but we are no longer bearish. Why? Because the trend line that has been holding Euro USD bearish has been broken. If you guys can see this trend line I drew on the monthly time frame, the trend line that has been holding Euro USD ever since July 2008, that Euro USD has been falling, has been broken. You guys can clearly see it here. It has been broken, and it has been broken by how many months? It has been broken by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a whole 6 month candle above this bearish trend line, which signifies to us that what Euro USD is no longer bearish. Okay, Euro USD is no longer falling. Now we have reversed all the way to the upside. Okay, now we're looking for buying potential. Okay, now that we have confirmed that the trend is now bullish, we can now look for where the market is heading towards next. And where is the market heading towards? As you guys know, I've been preaching this. Euro USD or any market of any sort moves from zone to zone, okay, now we know that as long as market has taken off from this particular blue zone, is heading for the next zone. Okay, if market breaks above this blue zone also, it's going to head for this one. Okay, so market moves from zone to zone. I want that to stick behind your mind. I want you to put that behind your mind or something. So market moves from zone to zone, and now that we know that Euro USD has taken off from this zone, we know that the next level is going to be at this zone. Okay, if you guys look at the market as more or less like a how do I put it, like a plane. If the plane takes off from an airport, it's going to get to its destination before it stops again. So Euro USD is like a plane that has taken off, okay, and the next stop is going to be the next airport. Okay, so yeah, the next stop is going to be at this next zone. So this next zone, I will put my yellow bar to signify that this is exactly where Euro USD is coming to next. So you guys can see this my yellow horizontal line that runs through this side at the touch of the key level. So let me scale lower. Now that we have already made it known to us that Euro USD is bullish on a higher time frame, we can now scale lower to trade along that, how will I put it, along that trend. Okay, we trade with the trend. Now let's come to weekly time frame, guys. Let's come to a weekly time frame, man. So weekly time frame is, we come on a weekly time frame to look at chart patterns that might not and might push this market to the finish line. Okay, weekly time frame is to come and see if there is anything that's not going to make us get to our target, our destination, or that will push us to our destination. So right now on the weekly time frame, I'm not seeing any chart patterns that can push this market back down. Okay, and I am seeing potential market movement that is like pushing this market higher. And why is this? I'm seeing higher high and higher low formation. I'm seeing a higher high and higher low formation. If you guys can see this, higher high, higher low from here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You know, this is like an higher low, like a higher low. Now look at market printing was giving us another higher high like this. Okay, so right now on a weekly time frame, I'm seeing the market pretty much bullish to my, like, pretty much bullish. Okay, the market is looking quite bullish on a weekly time frame. So let's go to a daily time frame. Now it's on a daily time frame, we come to see the immediate trend within the overall trend. Okay, and why is this? I will explain in a minute. I will explain what I just said now. So right now on the daily time frame, as I said earlier, we come to see the immediate trend within the overall trend. Let's take for instance, assuming the market was trading somewhere around here, assuming the market is like pulling back like this, I won't be so confident in trading the market, because on the monthly time frame has told us that what Euro USD is bullish. Okay, and now a daily time frame is now telling us, like, if I'm just using for instance, the market is trading somewhere here, the daily time frame is now telling us that Euro USD is bearish. Okay, now I won't be so confident to trade Euro USD if this particular move was happening. Okay, but right now Euro USD is pointing upwards on a daily time frame. You guys can see higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low. Okay, it's looking like an higher high. The market has started pushing all the way up. Okay, all the way up. So daily time frame is telling us bullish. Daily time frame is telling us bullish. And as you guys can see, this is the overall target we drew on a monthly time frame. This is it around here. This particular yellow line is our overall target. Okay. Now, what made me jump on Euro USD long is, first of all, I saw a breakout of counter trend line. A breakout of counter trend line like this. So this was the counter trend line that was holding Euro USD, this particular pullback on Euro USD. And now Euro USD has broken out of it on a daily time frame. Okay, immediately I saw this daily time frame close above this, I did what? I had my long position. Okay, I had my long position. My stop loss was somewhere below this guy. Okay, just to accumulate any potential market manipulation. Okay, and as you guys know, my overall target is all the way up here. Okay, this might not be the best of trades. I like to take 1 to 7, 1 to 9 risk to reward. This looks like a 1 to 3 risk to reward, if I'm correct. This is like a 1 to 3 risk to reward. But this is the trade I am on, and right now I am still on a little bit of loss. Okay, just a little bit of loss, and I believe that this new week the market is gonna give us a lot of pips. Okay, so if I were to enter another position, or as for those of you that are looking to jump on Euro USD long, what I will advise you guys to wait for is a break above this guy. A break above this guy. Okay, a break above this yellow bar. A break above a daily candle close above this yellow bar would be, sorry about that, would be a nice way of jumping on Euro USD long. Okay, to be a nice way of jumping on Euro USD long. And what are my concerns for Euro USD? I feel like Euro USD might get here, might get to this yellow bar and start pointing down. It might form a double top and start pointing down. Okay, look, I'm not a market maker. We have to look for things that might hinder us from making money from the market. Okay, now this particular level is a level of concern for me, because I have to be very careful with the account I'm trading. I don't want to lose this particular 2K account. Okay, so if you are a newcomer and if you go through my channel, you realize that I've actually traded the $2,000 account before, and I want to just clear the air that this is not the same $2,000 account. This is another $2,000 prop account that I just decided to get again. And the reason I stopped documenting that particular um 2K account was because something happened along the way of trading the 2K account made me that made them stop me from trading the account. Just for now, just a temporary stuff. Okay. So this is another 2K account I just decided to document with you guys. So as I was saying, I want to be very careful with my funds, and I don't want anything to occur again that will stop me from being funded. Okay. So Euro USD, this particular level is a level of interest. I'll be looking at this level. I'll be looking very seriously at this level. Immediately I just see the market get here and start rejecting. If market gets here, I will adjust my stop loss to break even, just in case the market wants to just get here and start rolling all the way down. So if the market gets here, I will adjust my stop loss to break even, and once the market just start pointing up, I will definitely add to my position. Okay. Yeah, so is there anything that will stop Euro USD from going higher? As I said earlier, this particular level looks like one significant level for us to look at, and this is like a round figure. This is 1.180. So 1.180, you guys should look out for that level. 1.1800 is a key point for Euro USD. So you guys should look out for 1.1800 for Euro USD. And yeah, if we break above this guy, we're heading all the way here. Okay, so yeah, that's it for Euro USD. The next pair I want to speak about right now is GBPCHF. GBPCHF. Okay, I also have a trade on GBPCHF. Okay, let me delete this guy. Let me just hide it. Let me expand my chart. So if you guys have been watching my weekly analysis segment, you guys will understand that I have been analyzing GBPCHF for like 4 weeks. Okay, for like 4 weeks before GBPCHF broke out of this level, like before it rallied all the way up like this. I've been analyzing GBPCHF, and I wanted to another reason I had that the GBPCHF was another reason I had that 2% loss on my account, because I was trying to trade this pullback, which was going against my own rule. My rule is that I don't want to trade pullbacks, and this pullback was just too tempting, and I knew the market was going to pull back. Okay, but the market stopped me out before pulling back. Okay, which results into the addition of the 2% loss. Okay, so that's another thing. You have to follow your trading rule. You have to follow your trading plan. Okay, if you're a trader, you have to follow your trading plan. So GBPCHF is one of the pairs that I've been trading for maybe a year now. Of course, I will trade it, I'll leave it, I'll trade it, I'll leave it. I don't trade it constantly. But GBPCHF is a very loyal pair, I'll say that for sure. So what am I looking at on GBPCHF? As you guys know, I've earlier analyzed this pair. I've analyzed this pair in my previous videos, so you guys can go and watch that. I might just leave the link of the videos I analyzed GBPCHF on in the description below, so you guys can just click on the video and watch it. Okay, give me a minute. Let me have some water, guys. Let me have some water. Okay. So GBPCHF is pointing to the upside, and why is this? Because on a higher time frame, let me just come to weekly time frame to show you guys. So on a weekly time frame, GBPCHF has like a triple bottom, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is even a quadruple quadruple bottom. So yeah, let me scale back to a daily time frame. Let's get back to a daily time frame. So yeah, and as I've earlier analyzed my previous weekly analysis, GBPCHF overall target is all the way up to this yellow bar. Okay, and why is it this yellow bar? Because 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 on a monthly time frame, this yellow bar is a significant point of interest. Okay, is a significant point of interest, and of course, this is looking like a double bottom on the monthly time frame. This is looking like a double bottom, and this is looking like the neckline. Okay, this particular yellow bar is looking like the neckline of the double bottom. Okay, and of course, you don't want to play with the necklines of any double bottom because the market can just get to the neckline, start rolling all the way down, or get to the neckline and blow past it. So that neckline is a very significant point, and I don't want to joke with it. Okay, so yeah. So the neckline is gonna be our overall target for now because it's a very significant point. Okay, it's a very significant point. So let's go back to the daily time frame since we now know our overall target. Okay, since we now know our overall target. So on the monthly time frame, we've discovered our overall target. On the weekly time frame, I've shown you guys the quadruple chart patterns, double sorry, quadruple. You guys get the vibe, okay? You guys get the gist. I've shown you guys the bottoms on a weekly time frame, and the market is pointing to the upside. Okay, the market is pointing to the upside. Okay, is there any trend line that is holding this pair? I think there was a trend line that is holding it on a monthly time frame that has not been broken. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. I want to make sure that the air is clear. Okay, as I'm also giving this out, I'm also trying to educate myself to look at anything that is happening there. Okay, I think there was a trend line I saw on the monthly time frame. I think there was a trend line. I think I'll take the trend line from here. Okay, I think this was the trend line. Okay, so I think this was the trend line this trend line has been holding GBPCHF since 2009. Okay, since 2009. GPCHF has been bearish. Okay, and as you guys can see, market touches 1 2. So this is looking like market is looking like it wants to come and touch GPCHF for the third time. Okay, for the third touch, but this is still gonna take a long time. Okay, it's gonna take a long time. Okay, so yeah, GBPCHF, I will still be buying it because, of course, even though the market wants to come and test this trend line, the market is still gonna be bullish for some time. Okay, so yeah. So even the trend line is still telling us bullish. If you look at it, though the overall trend is still bearish. Okay, that's to tell you guys that even in a bearish trend, there are still moments of bullish legs. Okay, in a bearish leg, they are in between the bearish leg, there's still bullish momentum. Okay, so now let me come back to the daily time frame. I really don't like talking too much. I've done all this analysis on my previous videos, and I don't think in the forthcoming videos I'll be doing any of this analysis anymore. So yeah, GPCHF has clearly told us. Okay, it's not telling us. Okay, it's what I'm saying, like what I'm saying that I'm narrating to you guys. I'm like an interpreter. Okay, don't see me as an interpreter trying to translate the language of GPCHF to you guys. Okay, so now GPCHF has told us that it's coming for this yellow bar, and now we have to look for trading opportunity somewhere around here to give to trade or to go long on GPCHF. Okay, now yeah, so GPCHF has done impulse leg pullback, so we're looking for GPCHF giving us another impulse leg. So yeah, we are looking for bullish momentum. I'm already into this trade, and how did I get into this trade? I think on a 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame is the least time frame I will ever go on. Okay, is the least time frame to ever go on. I would like people go on lesser time frames, but I like to just stick to 4-hour time frame because I don't want to go. If you in the less time frame you go, the lesser time frame you go, the less you see. Okay, so 4-hour time frame is the least time frame, and I only come to a 4-hour time frame because I want to look for entries. Okay, now how did I enter this trade on a 4-hour time frame? There was a counter trend line. Okay, so this was the counter trend line that was holding this pullback. I was holding this pullback like this, and now the counter trend line has definitely been broken. Okay, this counter trend line has been broken, and we can see this particular kind of like a retest. Okay, so it was around this break of counter trend line I got in on a long position, and as you guys know, my overall target is all the way up there. So if I want to jump on this trade again, I would like be looking to enter GPCHF. Okay, GPCHF is looking quite is looking it's not looking like there's another entry right now. Okay, it's not looking like there's another entry right now, but if you guys want to enter GBPCHF, I will say you guys should enter on a daily candle, like a bullish daily candle. Okay, let me come to a daily time. Let me see the last week daily candle. What did it close as? So the last week daily candle closed bullish. If you guys see this, let me delete this guy. So if you guys can see this last candle closed bullish, so I will advise you guys, if you see this video, you guys should start buying GBPCHF. Okay, and if you want to start buying GBPCHF, you guys should know that your stop loss should come way below this yellow bar. Okay, your stop loss should come below this yellow bar, just to avoid any market manipulation. Okay, and of course our overall target, this might be GBPCHF, might be the pair, or the forex, the financial instrument I will be like focusing on for the rest of the year, because this look like a 1 to 12. Guys, this is not to be joked with, man. Come on, okay, let's do this, guys. Come and see. Just see this, guys. Just see, this is where our overall target is all the way at. Of course, it's gonna take a while before GPCHF gets all the way here. But tell me, guys, this is looking like a very decent risk to reward. And trust me, guys. I'll be analyzing GPCHF for the next few weekly analysis, and I will be updating you guys about this pair. Okay, this is looking like something that I love to see on the market. Okay, so yeah, GPCHF, our value target is 1.146. 1.146. I want you guys to write that somewhere. 1.146 is the overall target for GBPCHF. And in between this overall target, of course, there are going to be profit taking levels, profit taking levels, profit taking levels. So with that being said, this is it for GBPCHF. This is it for GBPCHF. This might be my longest weekly analysis ever, but I just want to take it easy with you guys. I want to make sure that you guys understand exactly what I'm saying. Okay, quality over quantity. Okay, quality over quantity. Don't look at the quantity of time was spent here. It is the quality of trades I am calling here that you guys should look at. So of course, I will be updating my Telegram channel subscribers, so you guys should subscribe to my Telegram channel. The link of my Telegram channel is going to be in the description. So that's for GPCHF. I think I should talk about one last pair for you guys, which is gonna be GBPAUD. Okay, GBPAUD. I'm not a big fan of all this minor, all this minor, how do I put it? All these minor pairs. Okay, GBPAUD is not a dollar based pair, and it's not the most volatile pair, but it is something that I saw a trading opportunity on, and just come and show you guys over here. Okay, let's start coming here to show you guys, man. Okay, so yeah, let me since I've never analyzed GBPAUD for you guys, I want to analyze this pair over again. Okay, so let me go ahead and analyze this pair over again. Okay, so you guys know we come on a monthly time frame. I can't even, how many times am I gonna be saying this? I'm coming here on monthly time frame, analyze the charts, then only, oh my god, let's get to a daily or a 4 hour time frame to be able to look for possible entries. Okay, yeah. So on a monthly time frame, GBPAUD looks bullish. Okay, GBPAUD looks bullish. Okay, if we draw a trend line like this or like this, I think I should draw it like this. Okay, so GBPAUD on the monthly time frame looks quite bullish. If you ask me, it looks quite bullish. And now GBPAUD might be giving us a kind of reversal. Okay, GBPAUD might be pulling back down. Okay, and why is this? Of course, you guys can see on the monthly time frame it's still quite bullish, but let's get to a weekly time frame to see what is happening. So on a weekly time frame, there was a trend line that I saw. I think this was a trend line. I think it was from here like this. Okay, yeah, this was a trend line. Let me delete this overall trend line for now. Okay, so this was the trend line I saw in the weekly time frame. This was the first touch, second touch somewhere around here, and this was the third touch. Normally, the third touch of a trend line is supposed to give us, give us that move to the upside. But right now, GBPAUD the third touch just moved a bit and just broke below. Now this trend line has been broken. This trend line that has been holding it since 2022 has been broken, and now the market is pointing downwards. Okay, the market is pointing downwards. I was thinking of taking a sell trade on GBP somewhere around here, but I was considering this particular key level. Okay, I was considering this particular key level, and yeah, I won't be taking any trade on GBP for now. Why do I go analyze this pair, man? What do I even see that made me analyze this pair? I don't even know what I saw, man. Guys, let's talk about GPAUD. I don't think this pair. I'm not even like I don't even. So not even on my watch list. It's one of you guys on my Telegram channel, on my Telegram, yeah, on my Telegram channel that decided to um open my eyes on it. And I'm not saying like GPAUD. Let me just stick to what I have, guys. So I said EURUSD, GBPCHF, Bitcoin. Let me quickly do a quick wrap on Bitcoin before we call it a day. GPAUD, I'm not trading GPAUD, guys. Give me a minute, let me have some water. Okay, so yeah. So BTC. Let me delete all this. Man. I want to be flowing with you guys, man. I want to be flowing with you guys. Look, if you watch it this far, please um what how would I say it? Please don't forget to smash the subscribe button. I believe that a number of you guys that are watching me don't are not even subscribed. Okay, so smash the subscribe button, share this video with a couple of your trader friends, and update them about what I'm saying. Okay, so now Bitcoin. On the monthly time frame, everybody knows Bitcoin is bullish. I'm not ready to go to a monthly time frame right now. Let me just go to straight to the point. Okay, I've been analyzing Bitcoin for the past Bitcoin is another pair that I've been analyzing for the past weekly analysis, like maybe like for the past 7 weeks. So I've been calling Bitcoin all the way from here. Once when Bitcoin broke out of this guy, I said Bitcoin was heading to 122k before coming all the way down to 109k. I said all these things. I tweeted about it. I said to my Telegram channel subscribers, though I was not able to take advantage of this pullback, this move, because BTC is just one very tricky pair. So last week I said something about Bitcoin, right? I said that BTC. Let me expand my chart. I said that Bitcoin, if you can see a daily candle close above this yellow bar, okay, a daily candle close above this yellow bar, I will be going long on Bitcoin. And why have I not even take any trade on it? I because I was not comfortable with the risk to reward. Right? Of course, you guys know that Bitcoin is one very volatile pair, and if you're not careful, if you try to just adjust your risk, if you try to go against your rule of risk to reward, you might end up getting burnt and the market will end up going in your direction afterwards. What am I trying to say? So BTC, I saw this daily candle close. Okay, I saw this daily candle close. But when I wanted to take my trade, when I just say, okay, let me just see the trade I'm supposed to take. Of course, you guys know my trading, the way I trade, my stop loss is supposed to come below this yellow bar. Okay, now when I try to look at the risks, the amount I'm risking at this pullback, at like this particular the amount I'm risking, my stop loss, it was way too much. Like even using the standard lot size, I was still risking about. I would have if I was using standard lot size on my 2K account, I would be risking like 2% of my account. Okay, I think 1.5 to 2% of my account. And as you guys know, I only have 1% left to blow my account, my proper account, of course. So I just decided to just leave BTC, man. Because if I were to even risk this trade, of course I might be in profit right now, but man, come on, you guys should think about it. What if BTC just come and run into my stop loss, man? The account is gone. So I have to be conservative. I have to think like a businessman. Okay, look, you guys, I literally documented everything on my Telegram channel. Okay, I have to think wisely. Okay, so yeah, BTC, I will still enter this trade. But not right now. Give me a minute, guys. I'm actually coming down with a flow. So you guys should please subscribe. If you know you're a newcomer, you see how the amount of effort I'm putting into this thing. So I was saying I will still jump on this trade. And how will I jump on this trade, right? Let me delete this guy. I have missed the first train. Okay, I have missed the first train. Now, how do I jump on the next train, the second train? The way I'll be jumping on the second train is if the second train can bring the first train back. Now, let me explain this. I put this horizontal bar here. I'm sure you guys can see this horizontal bar right here. I put it here because this particular horizontal bar is a significant point. It's not a key level, but it's like a minor level. Okay, because if you look left, the market tested it before breaking it. Even when the market pulled back again, it still tested it again before riding on the way up. You can just see that the market has been testing this particular horizontal bar around one 116k, between 116k and 117k. Okay, so this particular horizontal bar is a significant point. So I just thought about it that okay, if Bitcoin lift off here, get to this point and reversed, like pulled back to test this particular level is broke out of course I'll be looking to go long on BTC. That is the only way I'll be looking to go long on BTC. Okay, because right now I'm not even comfortable. See BTC right now, I'm so not comfortable. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to pull back into this guy, okay, before rallying all the way up, or BTC should come and test this trend line, this new coming trend line. Okay, if BTC can come and test this trend line like this and start pointing up, I might be a little bit convinced. Okay, I might be a little bit convinced about jumping on this trade. So yeah, with that being said, that's it for Bitcoin. Is there any other? Is there anything that will stop Bitcoin from going all the way up? I am not so sure. Okay, but I think there's one thing that can stop Bitcoin from going all the way up. No, two things. Two things can stop Bitcoin from going all the way up. Number one, Fibonacci. If I take this Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, the market is actually, this is actually in between this woolly zone. Okay, we can see the market just doing A, B, C, somewhere around A, D. So right now BTC is actually in a how do I put it? It's in a major point. I don't think I'll be looking at BTC for some time because it's actually like, if you guys look at it, Bitcoin is in a critical point. It's in the ICU. Okay, so Fibonacci is the first thing that might stop this market from going all the way up. Okay, is the second thing that will stop the market from going all the way up is if I come on here and tell you guys the market is gonna go all the way down, it's gonna go all the way down. So of course, second thing is me. Okay, I was expecting that thing to be funny, but I don't think it's funny. Okay, so the only thing that will stop it from going all the way up is the Fibonacci. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to make this video way too long, so I'll just cut it right here. I really sincerely appreciate you guys for coming. I think I'll have a message after this. So you guys should just wait for that message. Give me a minute. I'm gonna open my camera right now. So we're done with the chats. Let's get into the message I have for you guys. As I told you guys earlier, I have a message for you guys at the end of the video. Now we've come to the end of the video. Don't click off, please. So thank you so much, guys, for staying to the very end of this long weekly analysis segment. I really appreciate you guys' time for staying to listen to me. Listen to the 17-year-old boy trying to make it. I'm just being a little bit dramatic, guys. I really appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you so much. And before you go, I'm actually doing something on my Telegram channel. I'll be hosting a webinar for you guys that are struggling or that are facing one thing or the other in regards to Forex, which the topic of my webinar is going to be the battles traders face and how to overcome them. So it's going to be live on my Telegram channel this week, Saturday, on the 20th of September. I want you guys to come. I want you to invite your friends. If you are watching this thing from anywhere in the world, please, I want you guys to adjust the time to your own preferred time in your particular region. So with that being said, I really appreciate you guys for coming. I sincerely appreciate you guys for watching this video, because I personally, when I started Forex, I don't think I'll be able to watch this video till this point. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to come on my Telegram channel for the webinar and invite your friends. With that being said, let's go into the week. It's another week, another W. Peace out.